Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today's video, I wanted to use the Ciate London and Chloe Morello palette. I recently got this. I was so excited. Mecca actually sent this over to me like just yesterday, and as soon as I got it, I was like, I have to film with this ASAP. It is really, really pretty, and oh my god, you guys, like these shades are so buttery. I just dunked my whole finger in that. Literally so buttery, like so smooth, easy to work with. I really, really like this palette so far. Like these top four matte browns are just like, get it in me. My voice is really husky right now. I don't know what's going on with it. I haven't like been yelling or doing anything strenuous, but I don't know, it's like a little bit hoarse. So yeah, I just wanted to do something soft and pretty and girly for you guys today. Yeah, that's basically it. It's just a pretty pink kind of halo eye with a little bit of glitter. You guys know I've been into the glitter lately. And I was recently sent over some of the new XO Beauty lipsticks. Shannon sent these over. Thank you so much, Shannon. You are such a sweetheart. I love you to the moon and back. So I of course had to use one of these in the tutorial. I used the shade Ubuntu? I don't know how to say it. I'm an idiot, but it's just a really pretty nude. You guys know I like super nude shades, so when I saw this I was like, yes bitch, yes bitch. And you guys are gonna see tons more of the lipsticks in videos as well. I'm not sure how many shades there are, but I have quite a few shades, so I might even do a lip swatch video for you guys if you are interested. But yeah, basically that's the thought process behind this video. Really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up, and let's get stuck straight in to my video. So we're starting off with some tape today, as per usual. I actually lost my tape when I was filming this. I just couldn't find where I put it, and I don't own any other sticky tapes, unfortunately, so I'm using Post-its. Mainly because I just need like a guide there for when I'm doing my eyeshadow, well, mostly my eyeliner. I just need like a straight line. And I was being a little bit clickbaity for Instagram, I'm not gonna lie. But then I'm just going straight in with my Born This Way concealer, just using that to prep my eyelids, and then we're jumping straight into the eyes. We're first taking the shade My Tribe, and I'm just using my Sigma F03 brush to set my eyelids. It's going to help with the other shades we go in with later on. Everything will just blend out a little bit more seamlessly. And then I'm taking my Sigma E40 brush, my absolute favorite blending brush of all time. Don't forget, you guys can use the code CaseyWritten to get 10% off Sigma if you want to get any brushes. But we're just taking the shade Skinny Dip and buffing that into the crease as our transition shade. Then dipping into the shade Unconditional on my E45 brush from Sigma. I'm going to start applying this into the inner and outer corners of the eye and just start building that shade up with this brush. So we're not really doing too much blending. And then I'm going in with my Sigma F63 brush to blend out the edges. On my E20 brush from Sigma, I'm going to take the shade On Fire, and again we're just doing the same thing. So building up this shade in the inner and outer corners of the eyes, and then going in with that E40 brush again, no, E45 I mean, and just blending out the edges. I did want this shade to be a little bit more intense, so I just went in with a little bit of Fix Plus and then just did the same thing and blended it out. And then I'm dipping into the shade Queen Bee, and I'm just starting to really just build up the depth on the inner and outer corners of the eye. So what we're doing is a halo eye, so you basically want to leave the center of the lid completely bare and just build up those outer corners. We're then taking the shade Dainty, which is a really gorgeous, really, really pale pink shimmer from the palette. I really love this shade. And we're going to start placing this pretty much where we left the lid bare, so just on that center of the lid, and this kind of creates like the halo or spotlight sort of effect. And then I'm going in with this Sigma glitter pigment. I can't remember the name, so I will leave it in the description box for you guys below, but I'm just adding a little bit of glitter glue, then placing the Sigma pigment on top just to get more of like a pink sort of tone coming through. And then I took some of my silver chunky glitter from Go Get Glitter as well and just placed like a couple of those on there just to have it be a little bit more glam. And then I'm going in and doing some winged eyeliner. I did get like kind of out of frame for this, and it was going a little bit out of focus and stuff, so I do apologize for that, you guys. I applied my lashes off camera. I just used the Huda Beauty ones in the style Farah. And then we're just jumping back in and doing the face. Again, these videos are filmed like all around the same time, but like a month ago. So a lot of the products that I've been using lately in my videos have been really similar. So I do apologize. I have tons of new videos coming for you guys. I'm just trying to get these ones up for you. So I just used my Tarte Brighter Days moisturizer to add a bit of a glow to my skin. And then I primed with the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I just really like these because they're really nourishing and just make my skin feel really soft. I have very dehydrated, sensitive and combination skin, so it can be a little bit of a pain in the butt to work with. For foundation, I'm just taking a very light amount of the Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Light Beige, I think it is. I didn't really want to have a cake face for once in my life today. I know, shocker. So I'm just using a really small amount of this and then just blending it out with a beauty blender, so it does soak up the excess as well. So even though this does look like a really nice full coverage once like the whole tutorial's over, it is a really lightweight base. Then I'm just taking my Born This Way concealer as well. I believe this is the shade Light, and I'm just blending it out with one of those teeny tiny little beauty blenders. Totally unnecessary, but I had one there, so I thought I would use it. It makes it easy to get into the inner corners of your eyes though. I'm then taking a darker shade of the Born This Way concealer and I'm just using that to contour. I really like these concealers on the days that I don't really want a full coverage because they're really lightweight. They still do give a good amount of coverage, but it's just not that insane amount. It does just look a little bit more like skin, and they just feel really nice on the skin. They're just like not too heavy and they're a little bit more lightweight. So it does still look like a really beautiful flawless finish to the skin. It just doesn't feel as heavy as my usual base does. Then I'm going in and I'm setting the face with the Kat Von D Lock-It Setting Powder. I really like this. When I first tried it, I didn't like it. Now it's like totally grown on me, so it's a really nice powder, and here you guys can see everything just sort of coming together, and this is where it kind of just starts to look really flawless. I'm then taking this gorgeous Hourglass bronzer and I'm using my Sigma what is this brush? I don't remember this brush name. It's like the E05, is that it? No, F05. F05, that's the brush, oh my god. And I'm just bronzing up my skin, doing a little bit of contouring. You guys know me. Bronzer helmet in full force. I'm then highlighting the shiznit out of my skin with the Tarte Skin Twinkle palette and all the Butter Goody. It just makes your skin look super glossy. Like, look at that, it's insane. This highlighter is on crack. It does have a little bit of shimmer to it, but it's kind of like a wet looking sort of shimmer. So I just think it's really beautiful. And then I'm blending the highlight into the skin using this Hourglass blush. I can't remember the name, but I always leave all of my products listed in the description box for you guys, and everything's always linked down there. But I actually really love this blush. I wish I could remember the name because it's just so gorgeous, like the perfect neutral sort of blush color. We're then jumping back to the eyes, taking the shade Queen Bee, which is the darkest brown that we used, and I'm going to start really packing this really close to my lower lash line and just start smudging that out. I really like to have like a dark sort of grungy lower lash line to kind of contrast with like a pretty pink sort of lid, and then taking a little bit of On Fire and just further really blowing out that lower lash line and just taking the lighter shade really what was that? Helps to make it blend, oh my god. And then I'm just finishing off the outer corners with the shade Dainty again, and that is all the eyeshadows done. Then I'm just applying some mascara and a little bit of the Tarte, what is this stuff called? This is the Fake Awake eyeliner. It's basically just a nude liner, and it kind of just helps make your eyes look a little bit bigger and brighter, gets rid of like the redness in the lower lash line. Then I am taking the most beautiful lipstick ever. This is the XO Beauty Lippy in the shade Ubuntu. I don't really know how to say it, to be honest. But I just applied that all over my lips, and then I just took my MAC lip pencil in the shade Boldly Bare, just to kind of define the outer sort of rim of my lips, because they kind of did get lost with this shade a little bit. And then we're finishing everything off with the Kat Von D setting spray. Literally my favorite setting spray in the entire world. Has the finest mist and doesn't disrupt your makeup whatsoever. I loves it, but that is it for this tutorial, you guys. I really hope that you liked it. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to check out my other videos and follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. It's just Casey Rayton, the same as my YouTube. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Welcome to my channel. Why is it like that? Oh, my ear is so itchy. Or something really like. Why is it so itchy? I'm hungry. Be able to support. I look like a monkey. Like an actual monkey.